It's me again with another review of some gear. So I thought it'd be interesting to review one of these travel solar panels. Now, the cool thing about these is that they fold up really small. Um, just to give you an idea how small this actually folds up to. I do this real fast. Do this. This whole thing folds up to something that's only this big. Not real big at all. And it's real flexible. You can configure it any way that you want, really. If you want to stand it up, you can fold it up so that it makes, you can stack it like this, however way, whatever you feel. You can also clip it onto a backpack. You can see the rings on the other side there. I also pair it with one of these. It's just a mobile power pack. You can, charge these up and keep it with the solar panel. This one didn't come with one. Some of them do come with them, but this one didn't. So this one cost me about $100. And this is a 20 watt. And for me, this has worked out pretty well because even on cloudy days, like right now in Central Texas, it's overcast and about 50 degrees. I'll even show you. It is 50 degrees and cloudy out. So just to give you an example, I'm not fooling around or making any type of trick photography here. But what I'll do is, this actually has two ports. It has a rapid charging port in here, in this pouch, and just a standard port. So what I'll do is I'll plug in a cord, and I'll show you there's no trick photography or anything. So, it's kind of hard to do with this, with a camera like this, but if you're real quiet, you'll be able to hear. This is, and it's cloudy outside, so it's charging my phone right now. So, you heard the little power beep? It is charging my phone. Now, the cool thing about this thing is like I said, it's light, and you can fold it up, and if you saw my previous review video, you could see that I actually keep this folded up, just how I showed you, inside my Hazard 4 go bag, which I use for photography. Now, these solar panels are cool because I'll keep this, along with that cord I just showed you, tucked up inside here, and then close it all up, and I will keep it inside that pouch, that bag, inside of a smaller pouch inside. Now, the cool thing about this thing is that right now I'm outside, and this is actually on the trunk of my car. And I've actually, just to test it out when I first bought it, it's wide enough, I actually spread it out inside my car over the dashboard and charged my phone that way. And I've charged my tab, when I was out in Death Valley, I actually used this. And I charged my phone and my tablet at the same time with this. So it's really cool. These solar panels, they're also flexible. So you can get a little bit smashed and they're not going to break. But it's a super efficient power pack. And they make them in all different brands. This one's called PowerAd. Like I said, at the time I bought this, I think it was about a year and a half ago. This was about $100. And then one of these, I'm not sure what they run. They're probably a lot cheaper now, but you can find them on Amazon. So yeah, if you keep this type of setup with you, it's very mobile. And if you ever have to bug out somewhere, or in this area in Texas, it was semi-affected by Hurricane Harvey. Power wasn't out here or anything like that, but in areas in southern Texas, they were without powers for days. So something like this, if you don't have access to a vehicle or any other ways of charging, phones, be able to get a hold of family members, or you're in some type of situation where you can't do that, one of these, and it's obviously, even if it's overcast like this, you can, even if it's overcast like this, you can still get enough power out of this to charge your devices, which is really cool. Now, I bought a 20 watt because based on the research that I found, that anything around that range is best for being able to charge at least semi well when it's overcast like it is right now. But like I said, over a year and a half ago, I mean, they probably make ones that are more efficient than this now, but this one works just fine for me. Some other interesting facts about this particular panel. It is waterproof, I believe, as long as you don't get the panel inside, the charging ports inside wet. So this could theoretically be outside of your car, and if you have that protected, the panel will still charge. But like I said, ideally you can put this pretty much anywhere, and it's got these metal rings. I think I showed you that before. It's got these metal rings. It's got these metal rings here on this end where you can tie it to a backpack. If you're out hiking, or like I said, you can lash to the side of your vehicle, the back of your vehicle, across your dashboard, across your back window. It'll work very, very well for that type of, it's very compact and lightweight. This thing doesn't weigh but maybe, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 ounces. Maybe a little bit more than that, that'd be my guess. And then you couple it with this, the whole thing's probably around a pound or so. So it doesn't weigh a whole lot for what type of thing you get. It's not like it'll charge a larger device like a laptop or anything like that. It's just like for bare minimum, hey, my battery's dead in my phone, I don't have anywhere I can charge it. I'll just plug it into my solar panel if you have it with you. So yeah, it's a great little thing. And like I said, this whole setup probably costs, including this little mobile battery pack that you can charge with this, it was probably about $125, I'd imagine, about $130 combined. So not bad at all. Very cool if you ever, like I said, have to bug out, you're in a remote area and your cell phone battery dies or your tablet dies, or it's just a cool gadget to have in your inventory of gear. And like I said, as a photographer, I've also used this to charge my camera batteries for my camcorders and things like that when I've been in remote locations. I'm far enough away from my car where I can't use my car battery to recharge anything. So yeah, that's a real quick review on these little solar panels. Hopefully there'll be more in the future. Thank you. So just a quick update to the review I was doing on the solar panels. I was just checking Amazon recently, as I do, and this is very similar to the one I own, but they now make them a 24 watt, and there's 3 ports, and it's obviously a lot cheaper than when I first bought it. So that's one of the advantages of newer technology, is sometimes that brings prices down on certain products. But as you can see, this one has a lot of the same features as the one that I reviewed. It's just simply newer. And like I said, it's under $100, so you combine it with one of those mobile chargers and you'd be good to go.